And I'm not lying when I say the rock is holographic. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my crystal collection. So I have recently started collecting crystals. Yes, I don't have a big collection, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my crystals because I recently just bought some really cute crystals. But yes, before we get started with my crystals, I just want to briefly talk about how I use my crystals. People use crystals for different reasons. Some people use them to manifest. Some people use them to, for healing, for spiritual reasons. Some people use them to meditate, or some people just like to collect it because it's pretty. So that used to be me until I started assigning little roles to my crystals. My crystals are not magical. I just have to put it out there. They are not magical, but they act as little physical reminders for me, and I have personally found that to be really, really helpful. So what I do is I assign basically a role to a crystal with a certain property, and that crystal becomes this physical embodiment of that reminder. But yes, I've got 9 crystals with me, but only 3 or 4 of them actually have a role assigned to them. The rest of the crystals are just pretty rocks for now, until I find a job for them to do. Yes, we're gonna start off with my 2 most used crystals. And I actually keep them in this little pouch right here. This is a little Hermes pouch. It's actually just a dust bag from something that I bought. So I have 2 crystals that I carry around with me for the most part. First crystal is Petrified Wood. So I have got 2 of these, but I carry the small one around with me. This one just kind of sits at home in one of my little bookshelves. So I actually got this one at a metaphysical store. The guy who worked there, he sensed my aura and my chakra, and he recommended this one to me. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw it, I absolutely hated it. I hated the color, I hated everything, but he recommended it to me. So he told me to give it a try, and I did. And now it is one of my absolute favorite crystals. So if you guys didn't know, Petrified Wood is actually an ancient fossil. It is a bark of an ancient tree that is so old that it has turned into stone over millions and millions of years. So this is actually wood that has turned into stone. And if you look closely at it, you can actually still see the patterns of the wood that was once part of a living tree. This stone is known for its stabilizing qualities. There's just something about having something so ancient that's lived many, many years before you that is just so incredibly grounding. And I am someone who is always thinking about the future and making plans and organizing my schedules and my life, that sometimes I get caught up in that. So this acts as a physical reminder to help me stay grounded and be in the present moment more. So I like to just hold this. I like to just close my eyes and listen to the sounds that are surrounding me in the present. So the sounds of moving cars, the river, the rustling of the leaves, just listen to all these sounds that would normally just pass us by as just noise. And that really helps me to connect with being in the present moment more. And not only that, I found that this has also helped to remain really firm with my decisions, especially with my virtues. So I'm not someone that's easily swayed, but sometimes when there's no one there to remind you and everyone else around you is just messing around and acting like you are the abnormal one for not wanting to do it, and then on top of that, you're also sometimes blinded by infatuation. It can get quite confusing. So it's just really helpful to have something physical there to remind you to just stay firm, stand your ground. So just like this old wise tree. So this is like my friend, he's like my old friend, like an old tree, an old wise man. I should probably think of a name for him. But yes, I absolutely love this. I had a little infatuation on this one boy before I got the stone, and right after I got the stone, the boy did not even cross my mind. So Petrified Wood, guys. Right, so the next stone that I carry around with me is Gerasol. This is a little Gerasol tower. So Gerasol is a type of rose quartz, and if you guys don't already know, rose quartz is the quintessential stone for love. Rose quartz is actually more of a pinky pink. Gerasol is more of a pale, kind of icy, milky pink. It's so pretty. This was actually a gift. Again, with the rose quartz, people use it to manifest love, bring in self-love maybe, or to attract a partner. Literally, they manifest into this crystal to ask the universe to bring them a partner, or for them to have more confidence and self-love. I, for one, don't need that. I don't need to be reminded of self-love. I am self-love, so So I don't need to be reminded of self-love, and I am not necessarily manifesting for a partner in life at the moment. I feel relationships should happen naturally, and you know, if it happens, it happens kind of thing. So my Duracell right here, it's there to remind me that I don't need to rush into relationships, and that the one that I love, you know, he's out there somewhere. He's not going anywhere. I don't have to rush and get into a relationship for the sake of getting into a relationship, do you know what I mean? I'm not someone who does casual dating. I've only ever had one ex-boyfriend, and that was it. I was 19, and I've never ever had a boyfriend since then. And I'm not really looking forward to my next one. I just want to meet my one true love, and that's it. It doesn't necessarily make me sad when I see people getting in and out of relationships, and I don't have any of that. But it does make me sad when people put being in a relationship on such a pedestal, that just enjoying your single life and just putting yourself out there, waiting for the right one to come into your life, has somehow become ostracized. So I don't want to rush into a relationship, so that's what she is there to remind me of. Next we have my raw rose quartz crystal. Now this one was actually my first crystal that I bought with my own money. It's not the first crystal, because my first crystal was a gift from my dad. I bought it last year. So for this one, I put this in my house to just radiate love for my family, and also to invite love. So I'm not manifesting for love. I am simply opening myself up and inviting it into my life. It just sits in one of my bookshelves. It's kind of gone into this kind of white color now, but it's actually, if you look closely, it's actually a really pale pink. So those are actually the 3 crystals that actually have a role, and the rest of the crystals that I'm gonna show you right now, I haven't yet assigned a role to them, so maybe you guys can help me with that. Let's start off with my biggest boy. Dun, dun, dun. So this is my beautiful Caribbean blue calcite. So this again, I picked her as a boy. Don't ask me why, but yes, he's a boy. So this is actually a new mineral that was discovered recently in Pakistan in 2019. So this is actually blue calcite with brown and white aragonite. So this is actually a very rare crystal. It is expected to be mined to extinction in the next couple of years. So I'm really happy that I actually got my hands on one, and one that is of supreme quality as well. So Caribbean blue calcite, it's known for its resemblance to a sandy beach. So basically the Caribbean Sea. Well, the normal one, it's supposed to look like there's sand. Mine is actually really special, because when you look at it, you don't really see the beach. It actually looks like the sky and the sea, and it has taken me ages to find a crystal that encompasses both the sky and the sea. I wanted the abundance of, you know, the sky and the sea in a crystal, and I finally found one. When I saw this at a live auction, I just... So this is my most expensive crystal, but it is completely worth the money. I love looking at it. I love touching it. It's really nice and cooling to the touch. I love how this part literally looks like the sky. And then when you turn it over here, this part looks like the sea. Absolutely love it. So moving on, we have the first crystal that my dad has gifted me. So this is an Amethyst Cluster. Absolutely stunning as well. I'm not really drawn to amethyst, so I don't really know much about amethyst, but I do know it is a really kind of powerful stone, and one of the more popular stones as well. A lot of people love it, and a lot of people have it. It is my brother's birthstone, so yes, this actually just sits in one of my bookshelves as well, just as home decor. I've heard that amethyst is a very powerful stone that helps with anxiety. I guess it's because I don't have anxiety, which is probably why I don't feel drawn to this stone. But either ways, it's absolutely stunning. It also comes with its own stand. So yes, this is my first crystal. Next, we have some smoky quartz. So I have 2 little smoky quartz right here. So smoky quartz are actually known for grounding as well. So they are grounding crystals as well, but since I use my petrified wood for grounding, these kind of don't do anything right now, so they're just kind of there as pretty rocks. So I have a tumble stone that has a little nick on the inside, and then I have this one. It's more of a flat one, and it kind of has a flower agate looking design on the inside. It's actually very nice. It's very pretty. Sometimes I like to hold it, but to me, I have found petrified wood to be more grounding than smoky quartz. So now this one is called petricite. So this is a very rare cut petricite. This is a heart shape. It's so pretty. I'm not even sure if you guys can see it on camera, but petricite is described to have a raging thunderstorm from within. It literally looks like a thunderstorm inside a rock. It's so pretty how the colors mix together. It just looks like lightning and thunder and just a dark, rainy, gloomy sky. And I'm not lying when I say it. The rock is holographic. Literally, it's like metallic. It's so pretty. Petrified is actually supposed to help you to create change, to help you move forward in life, and to help you overcome whatever storms are coming your way or that you're experiencing at the moment. This is supposed to help you get out of that. Alright guys, so we are down to the final 2 crystals. So this is lepidolite. So I have it as a palm stone, so it is really nice to just hold in your hands. It just fits right there. I did not pick this rock by myself. It was chosen for me. It's such a beautiful purple. I would have loved to have the whole thing in dark purple, but the one that I have actually has a little bit of like a lighter purple right here, which I don't mind. I think it's really pretty because it is chosen for me, so I don't mind. I love it anyways. Again, I'm not sure if you guys can see it on camera. It looks like the galaxy. It looks like looking up into a starry night sky. Lepidolite is known actually to help balance your emotion, especially female emotions, raging emotions. I am generally a very calm person, so that's also probably why I haven't been reaching for this one. The last one that I have is a Satin Spa Wand. So this is a cleansing crystal. I put this beside all of my other crystals and it just cleanses their energy. Apparently that was what I was told, that you have to cleanse your crystals before you use them. So I also like to use this, just go like that on my body. I heard that it cleanses your energy and gets rid of any of this like negative energy, and not that I believe in that. I just started doing it because the crystal is really cold, and when you do that on your body it actually feels really nice. It feels kind of like a massage. While I'm doing that, I like to affirm myself with things like I am glorious, I am fabulous. It's really nice. It feels kind of like a self-care ritual because it's just nice to take time out to, you know, say something good about yourself and make yourself feel better. So I love doing that. It might be placebo effect, but it doesn't matter. It feels good. It just adds a little boost to your everyday life right before you go to bed. It's just nice to just clear your head. So if I'm having a bad day, I do that and I forget about it. Very nice. So yes, those are all the 9 crystals that I have. I do plan to get 3 more crystals: natural citrine, carnelian, and malachite. So these are the 3 that I really want to complete my collection. Please tell me what your favorite crystals are in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!